Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue with the tarot readings for the Libra season, for the Libra idols, and we're going to start with the female idols, so I'm happy. I'm going to be reading for the Sserafim Yunjin. I don't know if it's the first time I'm reading for her. I believe it's not, but somehow I feel like it's been a while, so I think that like I feel it like a new experience. So I don't remember exactly if I did in the past, but yeah, this is going to be dedicated for her. So let's begin. We start with the cards of the lovers, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Cups. And then from the Oracle, she got the card of Jupiter in Scorpio, Manipulation. Um, I think at some point I will have to do a personality reading for her because I honestly feel like I don't know her that much. Like I'm not that familiar with her energy, but her energy seems very nice. Actually, I don't, but I'm curious. I'm curious about how she is. Um, Things for her, I believe. Here, seeing this Eight of Cups in the middle. um, She's definitely like a very active girl. I would say that she has a lot of activities. She's very passionate. She's very adaptable. There's something about her, like, adapting to everything that has to do with her training and with what she has to do with the group. But here with the Eight of Cups, I believe that she comes from a period of a lot of work. And now with the Eight of Cups, she is like sort of letting go of or actually like releasing control over some things. I don't know if she's a bit sad about something, about accepting the situation and moving on. I don't know if it has to do with, since it's cups, it's the suit of cups. It has to do with an emotional world. So I feel that she's leaving behind a lot of things. She's leaving behind a lot of things, definitely. um I definitely can see her like moving on, and also with you know I'm like trying to say this, but because I'm seeing it from the work environment, but then at the same time I'm like, this is not about work. Like I believe that this is a possible connection because we start with the lovers. So the lovers, for those who are into tarot and are learning about the tarot, um, the lovers not necessarily has to do with the connection. Actually, it doesn't have to do with the connection. It's not about a lover in a specifically, literally, but there's something about her nature, like being open to, she's young and beautiful. So here, when I see this page of wands next to the lovers, I'm like, she had a connection with someone, or she had someone like flirting with her, or there was something going on with someone. That here with the Eight of Cups in the middle is like she's deciding to walk away from this connection or this fling that they have, because it seems like very immature. Because I see the Page of Wands, and I honestly would say, like, I don't know if this person is younger than her, but it seems like this person is very childish. But at the same time, it's very courageous, because the ones represent like fire. So I do see someone like being very actively like pursuing her, like being flirtatious with her or talking to her, and I see her like receiving this at first, at the beginning, but then being a bit indecisive about it. Like, okay, like sort of like, what are we, or why are we doing this, and there's something that this is very Libra, actually, this feeling of, I don't want to make my mind about this. Like, I'm also very indecisive. I don't know if this person is what I want. Um, it doesn't seem like a serious connection. It's more like a playful connection. It's like I don't know why I'm getting like high school vibes. When you know cross paths or cross in the hallways with the person that you like, with your crush. So I definitely see her like moving on from this, because I believe that it's very fun, but there's something about her not wanting to take risks, probably not wanting this to affect her image or her career. She's like, we are very young. I am very young, and I'm not sure if I really like you. I see this person represented here as the Page of Wands, and I see this person being, very, impulsive. I'm going to go and see you. Like I'm going, talking to you, sending messages all the time, and she's like, yeah, thank you, but no, like I'm not. She's not in a good place, like emotionally. I think that she feels the weight on her shoulders, literally here with the Nine of Wands. I believe that I don't know if the girls are working on something, because I don't see pentacles, I don't see work cards in here. I see more like, like her defending her energy. I don't know if she has like a lot of suitors, a lot of young men like following her, but it seems like she's very popular. It seems like she's very popular, but I also see it from a place of like, this is not fun. This is exhausting, actually. Like I don't, because I feel like there's something about her probably at the beginning being nice to everyone, and that being misunderstood. So she's like, I cannot even smile at people, because then they believe whatever, and I think that for her is like a bit sad and disappointed, because I do see her energy being very spontaneous. She's a very independent person, even though we're talking about a Libra woman here, and that Libra is all about relationships. But there's something about her, like, I'm not saying like, oh, she's different, but I think that she's very wise, in the sense that she is not that typical girl that she falls in love with someone, or she likes someone, and she's like, okay, I'm going to put everything at risk, because I'm in love, and I'm in love, and I think that she's a very centered, and a very a very mature person. She's like, I'm here to work. I'm not here to flirt with people. This is not who I am. I see her like defending herself all the time. I don't know if she got criticized for looking like seductive or flirtatious with the opposite sex at some point. I don't know. I don't know. But there's something about her refusing to be seen like this, to be seen. I don't know if it's about for the public, but there's something about her like really like, my attractiveness and my beauty is a sort of burden for me. I sort of see her like this, protecting herself, covering herself, like covering her body even, being like, it's not up to me to look like this. It's just a concept, but actually, I'm not that, I'm not, I'm not always talking about boys and guys and crushes. I believe that she is more like the kind of woman that she gets the attention without even asking for it. But and there's something about her being actually a bit of a tomboy. I would see like like actually having like being very well connected with her masculine side, but yeah, here with the Nine of Cups, I believe that she's going to come out of this period feeling stronger. There's something about she getting what she wants, but actually she has to, endure a lot. It seems like if she's working on something, or if she's practicing, or if she's doing something with the group is going to take a lot of energy from her. She has to hang on in there. I don't know what the girls are doing at this moment, but it seems like it's heavy. It seems like it's all about concentration and endurance. And just like hang on in there, like continue doing what you're doing. That at the end you're going to get the recognition that you want. You're going to get a wish come true. There's something about her really wanting something. I don't know what it is, but she sort of is waiting for like an outcome, and she will get it. She will get a wish come true. I don't know if it's that she wants a project or something individually for her, and she's like putting the effort and being resistant, and being and also hanging on in there and being a very good, being really committed to the task and everything that she has to do. But I see her like hanging on in there when it comes to her body, because I see all these ones and I'm like, this girl is trying to remain optimistic and just like strong in her body, because there's a lot of things. But definitely she's like, I want to be perceived differently. I don't want, and I think that probably if they have a comeback in the future, is going to be a concept that is going to display more parts of herself, like not the typical that she had been doing, because there's something about her really having this need to protect herself, like I don't think it's about criticism, but I think that because she is beautiful, there's something about people taking her for granted, and I can see her like getting very angry at that. She doesn't like that. She cannot, she gets very angry at this, like why people hate me so much, or why people have this perception of me if I didn't do anything wrong. There's something about her really like noticing that because she's a female she gets backlash, but when it's a guy, the guy is really cool. So for her it's very unfair. So I see her like okay, acknowledging this, like this is disappointing. But definitely I see her like, like trying to avoid having interactions with the opposite sex, because somehow people, I don't know if they ship her with another guy, but there's something about, they see her and it seems like the audience is the enemy. They are like, oh no, she's going to steal my oppa, or she's going to seduce my bias. And actually, no, she's just focused on work, and it's just a concept. It's not who she really is. But yeah, she has to hang on in there. And then yes, with the card of manipulation, Jupiter in the Scorpio, definitely, yeah, I think that there's, I don't know why, there's something about work, or about about what she has to do about the group or in the group, that is constantly being changed. So I don't know if you are fans, guys, if you know something about the Seraphim future plans, because it seems like it's always changing, like it seems like it's being manipulated a lot. And honestly, like I think that they they don't they don't know what to do with the group. Like I feel like they when it's convenient for the company, they promote them, like they are everywhere. But then there's something about them being a bit forgotten. Like, is this a possibility that that maybe she's also disappointed at this, because it seems like no matter how hard you work, like you just have to be resilient and stay positive even when there's not much like I don't see planning about work. I see like a sort of like a period of adaptation, more like, okay, let's wait until we have the next comeback, or let's wait until this era finishes. There seems to be a lot of moments of pause for the group or for the activities. And also here with manipulation, there's something about, their career, or specifically her career, because I'm talking about her, being manipulated by others, maybe, giving her a concept that doesn't suit her, or actually being very like changing all the time, like, okay, now we're going to do this with you. But then at the other day, it's like, no, 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 we are not going to do that. We are not going to do that. So it's very confusing. This is why I believe she's trying so hard to remain positive, but things are very confusing. Like, I don't know why I don't see a stability. But she definitely is a fighter. She definitely is someone that she's going to be consistent. She's going to keep practicing. She's going to keep working. But it seems like things are not doing very well. It seems like things are not doing very well for her. It seems like this is a period of accepting that sometimes, yeah, things do not work out, or there are some things that can interrupt the process. But at the end, there's a lesson in here that is for her, that she will get what she wants. She will get her dream come true at the end. She will get it. It's just that she's going through this period where things are very confusing. And also here with the card of manipulation, there's something about, probably a lot of things about her not being what she really is, not portraying what she really is, or just, I don't know if people are talking about her and on the internet, and they manipulate some facts about her or some information, but it seems to be like her image is very manipulated, and I can see her like fighting this, being like, I'm not that person. I'm not that person at all. I'm not guilty of what they accuse me of. There's a lot of fingers pointing at her. I don't know why, but I feel like this heavy burden on her, about remaining strong in when sometimes, it's not easy when everyone, is against you. It seems, that they have a personal thing with her and her image and her femininity and her beauty. There's something about, just people just feeling very envious of her, but yeah, she will have to endure with this, because at the end there's a reward. At the end she's going to get what she wants. Maybe it could be that she's going to get, like something for herself. I don't know if it's like a personal project, but it seems to be like the opportunity is going to come for her. So it's going to be very positive, I believe. But she has to hang on in there, hang in there, because, these are not moments to make an abrupt decision. These are moments to just breathe and adapt. That, yeah, maybe, some things are very uncertain, there's a lot of things going on, things are not working out. It seems like, I guess, that she gets this feeling of, being very frustrated, like this is not working out very well. But it will not always be like this. She will get what she wants at the end, so it's going to be positive. But probably, these last months of the year are going to be very heavy emotionally, and physically for her. She's going to have to endure a lot of things, and sort of like, okay, like, sort of trick her mind to remain positive, and not, not feel like everything is personal. Just go with the flow, even when things get tough, because she will get, the recognition that she deserves. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.